Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collegeville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-House. I said the K-House, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked I be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collegeville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, it's Collegeville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long, I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1, 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm on my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right. Now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm in the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the freshmen, all the fresh boys,
High school,
Jordan,
champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to Belleville. We are live from the old Belleville Township High School, also formerly known as Lindenwood University's Belleville campus, and we're going to bring you some high school basketball here tonight as your Collegeville K-Hawks get ready to take on the East St. Louis Flyers. And again, good afternoon. My name is Todd Duke. Welcome into tonight's broadcast and welcome into tonight's pregame show, brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 618-343-3602 or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. All right, here we go. K-Hawks come into this contest with an overall record of 17-9. They are 4-4 in conference play, while the East St. Louis Flyers come in with an overall record of 17-4. They are 5-2 in conference play. Somebody needs to start that clock. everybody's on the floor practicing and the clock's still stuck at 15 minutes. I'm like, I might have to stretch out this pregame show, aren't I? Collinsville, coached by Darren Lee. He is in his 14th year. He has a record at Collinsville High School of 248 wins, 164 losses. He is in his 34th year overall, and that encompasses 713 wins, 307 losses. Mark Chambers is the head coach for East St. Louis. He is into his 5th year as the head coach of the East St. Louis Flyers basketball program, and he has a record of 78-26 and a state championship. Won that just a couple of years ago with the Flyers. And the Flyers are playoff bound and probably making some noise in the playoffs once again. They come in scoring 66.9 points per game. Collinsville comes in scoring 57.7 points per game. On the defensive side of things, a little bit of a better advantage there for Collinsville as the Cahoks come in allowing 48.4 points on average per game, while East St. Louis averages 54.4 to the opponent. Collinsville, they are coming off of back-to-back wins and exacted a little revenge with a 59-55 home win Tuesday night against Lift for Life, who had handed the Cahoks a loss in the opening game of the Chick-fil-A tournament at Belleville East last month. That game followed a 71-60 road win at Belleville West that we brought you on January the 27th. Collinsville has won 4 of their last 5 games. The only loss in those 5 games was a 46-43 loss at Highland on January the 24th. Flyers, they come into tonight riding a 7-game winning streak. The latest win was a 66-54 win over CBC Tuesday night. A conference win over Alton preceded that win over CBC. East St. Louis has not lost since a 77-53 setback at Moline, and Moline, they have a 22-3 record coming into tonight. Before the 7-game win streak, East St. Louis went through a bit of a rough patch when they dropped 3 of 4 in the first half of January. The loss to Moline was part of that, and that also included losses to Staley and O'Fallon, and that win that they got to throw in there was a conference win, a big conference win over Belleville East. All right, this is where we take our first break here in the pregame show, and we finished up our conversation with the seniors on this year's team, and the only one left was number 42, Adam Remar. Adam is a 2-year varsity starter, and in those 2 years, well, 1+, including this year, 228 points, 203 rebounds, and he is shooting 66% from the free throw line as well at going 35 of 53. I had a chance to talk to Adam just a little while ago, talk a little bit about family and, of course, the game of basketball, and we will pass that conversation on to you next as the Chiropractic Works pregame show continues here on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue, new injuries per se. Also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the Ortho Gold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420. Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the Shockwave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It's just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Hey, we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network as we are at the old Belleville Township High School, also formerly known as the Lindenwood Belleville campus, for a little Kahok basketball. East St. Louis versus Collinsville. Couldn't get any better than that. And we finish up our senior interviews with number 42 in your program. That would be senior Adam Remar, the 6'6" forward, 2-year varsity player for your Collinsville Kahawks. First of all, Adam, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's talk about your family. Tell me all about mom, dad, brothers, sisters, pets even.
Well, I got 2 brothers, sister, and I live with my mom and dad, so yeah.
No pets?
I have 2 cats.
Names?
I have one we just really call Toffee, and then the other one we call Inca. So.
All right, tell me a little bit about where your basketball comes from. Whose side of the family is that? Mom, dad, or another distant relative?
Well, my dad played basketball at Triad when he was in high school, and he really started me getting to play and stuff. And I didn't really play like organized basketball till like 8th grade when I made the team, and I just kept on working on it, and I eventually made varsity. You know, so that's pretty much it, really. Just on my dad's side and stuff like that. Just played, you know.
Tell me about the sibling rivalry you have with your kinfolk there. Anybody push you in that direction?
Wait, what?
Brothers, sisters?
Oh, well, me and my little brother get at it sometimes. Like we play a lot of basketball together. So, but you know, it's just like a little like friendly rivalry. You know, we just play basketball together and stuff.
So how old is he, and does he have a future in the game?
He's 12, about to turn. Well, he just turned 13 a couple of days ago, and he's in 7th grade. He plays on the team at CMS, so you know he's pretty good at basketball, and he's pretty good at baseball. So he'll probably end up playing varsity at high school too. So.
All right, so if you are not playing basketball and you wouldn't be playing basketball, is there a sport out there that you would just love to play?
Yeah, well, I played football earlier this year, but when I was in 8th grade, football was my main sport, and in freshman year I played, but I dropped it off, but then I picked it up this year, so I would probably focus on football and stuff like that if I never played basketball. So.
All right, what is your favorite part about playing basketball and being on this Kahawks team?
I just really love basketball in general, and also I like playing with my teammates, you know, since freshman year and stuff like that. And then when I was in 8th grade, I knew all the juniors the people who are juniors now. I knew them when they were in 7th grade. So, you know, it's really cool playing with them and growing up with them. You know, it's cool.
All right, let's play a little bit of my favorite things. These would be your favorite things. Favorite music genre?
Probably hip hop.
Favorite group or artist?
I like Wu-Tang Clan.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Which one's your favorite?
Probably dinner.
Who cooks it and what is it?
I like, my mom makes lasagna, so it's pretty good.
I could go for some of that. What's your favorite breakfast cereal?
Probably like Cheerios.
That's a fallback, dude. Should have went with Lucky Charms. At least they got marshmallows. Favorite sweet snack?
I like, probably like, I don't really like sweet food, that much, so.
All right. Favorite salty snack?
Probably like some fries.
There you go. That's a first. Favorite cold drink?
I like ice cold water,
There you go. Favorite class in high school?
Probably, I like history.
It's my favorite too. Least favorite class in high school. Mine's math, by the way.
Yeah, mine's math too. So.
All right. So speaking of classes and stuff like that, you're getting ready to graduate later on this year. What's the future look like for Adam Remar? What are you doing after high school?
I'm probably gonna play basketball in college. I still gotta reach out to coaches and everything, and I want to major in history. I want to become a teacher and stuff like that for high school and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do.
All right, let's talk about this game tonight. One last question for you. You got East St. Louis here tonight. You beat them earlier in the year by 1 point. So how do you think this game's going to go tonight, and what do you guys need to do to pull out another win against them?
Well, we just gotta, me and Zach gotta rebound the ball pretty well because they're a big team and stuff, and they're athletic. So, and we just gotta, and they're not that great at shooters and stuff like that. So it's gonna be long rebounds too. So we just gotta really rebound the ball and capitalize on when they have turnovers and stuff like that. So we just gotta play it smart.
Adam Remar, thank you for the visit. Good luck tonight. Good luck in your future.
Thank you.
Adam Remar, Collinsville Kahok 664. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the starting five for each side, then we'll have opening tip-off. All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the Shockwave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it, and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KHOKSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KHOKSports.com.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees, or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, weshipstlouis.com, or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pitmaster. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces that support our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on providing aid to the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop by and see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the 4-time World Championship Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org. Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, weshipstlouis.com, or call Pack Mail at 346-4884. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite.
Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com. Once again, we welcome you back to Where are we? Lindenwood University, home of the Lynx. It's not that anymore, but, you know, it's the old Belleville Township High School. I'm Todd Duke. Chris Keller on the other microphone. Sorry for the long commercial break, but they do the Whitney version, Super Bowl version of the national anthem, and it is a long one. So here are your starters. For East St. Louis, Michaela Britch, the 6'7 senior, Cameron Boone, the 6'10 senior, Antoine Robinson, the 6'6 senior, Davis Bynum, the 6'7 junior, and Deneko Rucker, the 6'5 senior. For Collinsville, the same starting five. Nick Horace, the 6'3 junior, Jamori Weisinger, the 6' junior, Jake Wilkinson, the 6' senior, Adam Remar, our pregame guest, the 6'6 senior, and Zach Chambers, the 6'8 junior. Chris Kettler, how you doing, sir?
Oh, doing all right. We have Jake Wilkinson back in the lineup tonight. He missed the Lift for Life game on Tuesday, and other than that, it's the regular lineup. Nick Horace might be a little hurt, but he's ready to go, and here goes his game.
We are underway. Collinsville, of course, the road team. Right off the bat, how about a three-point shot by Jake Wilkinson to get things started, and we are off and running just like that.
Refs tricked us out there. One signal two, then they said three, then they said three. Okay.
Yeah. There's a turnover by East St. Louis right off the bat as Collinsville, I was getting ready to tell you what they're wearing. They're wearing their road purples trimmed in white, numbers in white, have the word Collinsville written across the front of their jerseys right over those numbers. East St. Louis, they're the home team here at the old Belleville Township High School. They're wearing the white uniforms, got a little blue and orange on the trim. Numbers are in orange, and they have flyers across the fronts of their jerseys over their numbers. Here is Wilkinson, pops for another shot. That one won't go. Rebound belongs to Remar. Remar has the ball knocked out of his hands, and Collinsville will get to keep it. Weisinger comes in as the leading scorer for Collinsville, 385 points, averaging 14.8 per game. Just behind him is Jake Wilkinson with 359. Zach Chambers at 278. Those are your three averaging double-digit figures. 14.8 for Jamori, 14.4 for Jake, and Zach at 10.7. And Collinsville has their first turnover on a travel call. Michaela Britch, he's the leading scorer for East St. Louis at 402 points. Antoine Robinson at 214 and Deneko Rucker at 194. Those three are also in double digits as far as averages go. Rich is at 21.2, Antoine Robinson 10.7, and Rucker is at 10.2. East St. Louis looking for their first points here in this game. They bring the ball over to Rucker, and then a dribble drive by Rich in the baseline off the glass, good for two. And East St. Louis is on the board.
Remar just not able to keep Rich in front of him. He's able to get to the hole.
There is Nick Horace. Horace drives in, baseline, no room, so he just hands the ball off to Chambers. Here is Weisinger. He gets rid of one defender, puts another shot up, and a foul will ensue, and Weisinger will be the first free throw participant here in this game, and the victim of the foul, Davis Bynum. So Weisinger at the free throw line this year, 48 of 65, good for 73.8%. And he's got two shots coming his way. First one, no good.
Chaos gave East St. Louis their first loss at the beginning of the year. East St. Louis team was a little bit in flux. They had to fall out from a fight, and we're still trying to get themselves together. The Chaos played good enough to stay with East St. Louis most of that night and got the winning shot by Jamori there at the very end.
Weisinger picks up one of the two. Yeah, Collinsville, that was the only time they led, was when they went up by that final score of 38-37. No look pass, and it's to Rich. Rich gets quadruple teamed in the paint. Collinsville comes away with the ball, and the Kahawks bring it up once again. Here is Nick Horace. Horace, he'll dribble and kick it outside to Weisinger for three. Yes!
Threes are falling so far. A couple looks from there. Or foul earlier, 2 threes for the Kahawks.
There's a dribble drive by Rucker and a whistle, and Collinsville will pick up their first foul. And this one is going to belong to Zach Chambers. Nope, Remar. So each team has one foul, and East St. Louis goes back to work. A bounce pass over on the right wing and back over to the left side now for Robinson. Robinson, he dribbles around on that wing for a little bit, and now Rich with it once again toward the top of the key, into the paint. Turn around Rucker, he drives, and a foul coming up once again. This time it's going to be a free throw shooter for East St. Louis, and I believe that's on Remar again.
Nico Rucker, the senior, is on the line. He'll be shooting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so 2 quick fouls and Remar. He'll have to go to the bench.
That's happened more than once this year where he's fouled a little early and he gets up going to the bench. First shot missed by Danico Rucker, who comes in 28 of 42, 66.7% from the free throw line. Yeah, this is a totally different starting lineup than the one they had at Collinsville back in December, as Rucker takes his second one. That one's good. And each team now has 1 shot from the free throw line. 7-3 though, Collinsville leads by 4. In that one it was Rich, Scott, Falconer, Boone, and Brown. Of those 5, Boone and Rich are the only ones starting here in this game, and a turnover by Collinsville. That'll be their second.
They had some regulars in that game that came off the bench, and they actually had some other one that just didn't play in that game.
There was almost another steal, and now there is a steal. Collinsville picks up the 3rd East St. Louis turnover. Here is Weisinger, top of the key, gives it to Horace for 3, long ways away. Oh, that one tipped off the rim. That was close, and now the ball goes out of bounds off of East St. Louis, so Collinsville will get to keep it.
Jake almost had it there, and Robinson about stole, but he couldn't get the handle on it.
5:04, oh, excuse me.
Go ahead.
5:04 left to play here in this first quarter. Collinsville back with the ball. Wilkinson in the corner, just outside the lane. Chambers, he backs into the paint, turns around, takes a shot. That is blocked away by Cameron Boone. And back the other way we go. Each team now at 3 turnovers. There's a 3-point shot by East St. Louis, no good. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Jayhawks bring it back up once again.
Oh, nearly double team here. They got Jamori trapped.
Yes, they do. And he bounces it off of one of the East St. Louis players' shoes, hoping it was going out of bounds. It didn't. 3-point in the corner, good! Oh, boy.
Chambers got buried with a triple team. All he could do was kick it back to Jake, who drills that 3.
That was a unique play, trying to bounce it off the player's shoes and hope that it goes straight out of bounds when it pops straight up in the air. There's a 3-point shot by East St. Louis. That one misses the mark. Rebound belongs to Carnahan, who comes in and replaces Remar. And Collinsville back to work, up 10-3 as we are about halfway through quarter number 1. Here is Weisinger. Weisinger throws it to Carnahan. Carnahan, who is the leading scorer in the JV game. That game, the JVers lost. Here's a little pop and drop. Is it going to drop? Yes, it is. Weisinger is on fire. He now has 6 points.
Good job creating space there. Find some kind of shot after spinning around. Knocks it down.
JV team lost 59-45. As I mentioned, Carnahan was the leading scorer with 17. Another 3-point miss by East St. Louis. Turns into another Kahok rebound. Here is Horace. Horace comes over on the right wing, top of the key for Weisinger. Weisinger gives to Wilkinson. Wilkinson has to get the ball before it goes out of bounds. Now he makes his move into the paint, and he gets fouled while he was in midair, and Jake Wilkinson will be heading to the free throw line.
East St. Louis off guard there, not expecting him to drive in like that.
Davis Bynum is going to pick up his second foul as well. So each team with 2 fouls, and both of them belong to the one player. Davis Bynum has both for East St. Louis. Adam Remar is on the bench with his 2 for Collinsville. At the free throw line, Wilkinson, 76.3% shooter from there. 45 of 59 coming in, and he'll hit the first one.
East St. Louis on offense been settling for threes. They went to Rich on their first possession, and he got to the basket. I don't know if he's touched the ball since.
I don't think so. And both are good for Wilkinson. Coming back from that sickness, I'm guessing he's well rested. And Collinsville up by 11 points here early on. Here is Rich. Rich at the top of the key, gives it up for Robinson. Inside the perimeter now, it goes to Rucker. Back outside for Rich, and that's knocked away. And another turnover by East St. Louis. Here comes Horace. Out to Weisinger. Long 3-pointer. I think that was partially blocked before it left, but no problem because the loose ball belongs to Chambers, and Chambers ends up stepping out of bounds, and he'll commit Collinsville's 4th turnover. Each team with 4 turnovers here early on. 2:57 left to play here in this first quarter, as the Flyers bring the ball up. 2:50 left to play. First quarter action. Here is Danico Rucker. Rucker will back up all the way by our camera. I can't even believe that high school gymnasiums used to be this small.
Well, this was the old Belleville West.
I know.
Southwestern Conference gym it was.
Yep. In the corner, 3-point shot won't find the mark from Bynum. And this time the rebound belongs to East St. Louis. Believe it or not, that's their first rebound. Here is Rich. He'll shove it back into the corner once again for Bynum. Bynum will come all the way out, and a one-hand shovel pass across the way to Robinson. Back to Bynum, inside to Rich. Rich, Carnahan poked that out of there. It's going to stay with East St. Louis. That JV game, JV Kahawks trailed by 10 after every quarter, except for the fourth quarter when they ended up losing by 14 on the final score. They trailed 22-12 after 1, 28-18 after 2, 43-33 after 3. And another throwaway by East St. Louis will give the ball back to Collinsville.
East St. Louis will call timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break right along with them, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background-checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Back here at the old Belleville Township High School. Who, what, when, where?
And number 5, McKinley Faulkner.
30? Is that what you said?
You said 30 is Robert McCline.
Robert McCline. Okay, he was 14.
Yeah, he's 14 on this.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a different number. Okay, we got that.
He's in there, and we are back to action. Collinsville with the ball and an 11-point lead. Under 2 minutes to go. Here in this first quarter, here is Weisinger in front of the East St. Louis bench. Gives it up now for Horace. Horace, free throw line, dumps it off to Carnahan. Oh, a little 12-foot shot won't make it. Rebound belongs to Collinsville, and they'll throw it into the corner. And a big three-point shot once again. Jake Wilkinson, he's on fire.
Yeah, nice off the hands there. He's got the good arc on it, and he gets in there for the three. Cats knocking down some shots in this first quarter.
Yes, they are.
Really building this lead.
Zach Chambers will pick up his first foul, team's third. And the Flyers will inbound once again. Here is Rucker. He triggers it all the way back to Falconer. Falconer into the game for the first time. 5'8" senior. Looks back at his coach, Mark Chambers. And then moves toward that top of the key. He'll give it up over to McCline. Back to Chambers, Back to McCline. And a dribble drive by Falconer. Kick back outside. Rucker for a big long three. That's no good. Collinsville, they'll pull out another rebound on another missed three-pointer as Jamori Weisinger tries it again. Good!
Now when you're feeling, you're going to feel it. The Kahawks settle for that three instead of trying to go to the hole. They've been falling.
Collinsville 5 for 5 from beyond the three-point stripe to start this game off with. Into the corner, McCline for three. He can't get it. That's knocked out of bounds by East St. Louis. And another turnover by the Flyers.
That one missed everything.
47.5 left to play. Here in this first quarter, a big happy hello to the Millers. That would be the mayor and his wife, John and Diane, down in Florida. They got out of Dodge right before it got real cold. Only made it up to 25 today? Wildwood, Florida. Go Kahawks, the Millers say. We're happy that you're with us.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful day. Down to the final 30 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Over to Horace in front of the East St. Louis bench. He'll dribble away from there and come out to midcourt. Travels all the way over to the right side, gives it up for Wilkinson. Wilkinson back to Weisinger. Weisinger will head back to the midcourt stripe. 15 seconds left. He gets fouled, no call. Picked off pass. And here is McCline. He'll bake it off the glass for two.
First turnover to really hurt the Kahawks.
Yep. Here is Horace. That one won't go in, and the buzzer sounds, and that will do it for quarter number one. 20-5 in favor of Collinsville. We're hoping for more of that as we move things along here. Second quarter action. That comes your way next on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking. conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100.
Back here at the old Belleville Township High School. Is there a certain thing we call this place now?
Well, Lindenwood. It all says Lindenwood all over the place, so I'm just going with that.
Well, I heard somebody say Lynx Arena. Was that right?
Yeah, it says a Lynx Arena outside the door there.
All right, we'll go with that. Lynx Arena. A shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Chambers. Collinsville, a 15-point lead after 1 quarter of play. Here comes Weisinger across the line. Jamori gives it up to Carnahan. Carnahan still in the game in place of Remar, and now Carnahan. He'll be on the board. How about that? Stanley Carnahan, 17 points in that JV game. He now has 2 here in the varsity matchup.
Can always create shots. He does that real well. And
that's out of bounds. Another turnover. That's the 7th turnover in this game so far for East St. Louis.
Yeah, definitely not taking care of the ball. Rich will get back in here. They need him to fire up if they want to have any hope of getting back into this one. Still early.
Oh, yeah, way early. Wilkinson inbounds, does so to Nick Horace. A little bit of back pressure being put on there by East St. Louis, but a shot by Chambers. He threw it up there just a little bit too far, and the rebound belongs to the Flyers. They bring it up once again.
Got a double foul here. Coach Lee's adamant about something.
Yeah, he is.
With the referees indicating some sort of double foul or double technical.
What? Looked like he held up 41.
Looks like 14.
All right.
5 on the Kahawks of Jamori and 14 on East St. Louis. The other 14.
The other
Jackson.
14. What is that, Jackson?
Yeah.
I don't even have him. Okay.
He had like 20 points in the JV game. That 14 Jackson seemed like a pretty good player. He really got to the basket and scored for them a lot in that game.
All right, now that I have new names to worry about. 6:51 left to play here in the second. 22-5 in favor of Collinsville. Here is Jake Wilkinson. Wilkinson on the inbound. They have to call a timeout if you don't get this one in quick. Here is Horace. He gets double teamed, gets it back over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson across the line to Carnahan. No look pass to Chambers, but that was tipped and ends up into the hands of East St. Louis. Oh, now we're going to have a goaltending call, aren't we? You know, that pass, that shot was initially blocked.
Yeah, when it was initially blocked.
It was initially blocked, and then Chambers went up. So Collinsville had their hand on the ball and blocked the shot. Chambers, still in his motion, went up and knocked it into the backboard, and they called goaltending.
And if it goes off your guy last, then it's technically sort of your shot, so you can't goaltend your own shot.
Right.
Even if it's to the wrong basket.
Now we're going to have another foul, and this one again is going to go to Jackson.
Foul charge, number 14, Zion Jackson.
Zion Jackson is not on my roster.
Yeah, when I seen them playing
he is on the stat sheet, though.
Salem a couple of weeks ago, first time I had laid eyes on him, seems like a good player.
In the corner, Weisinger for 3. That one hits the rim, pops straight up, and the rebound belongs to East St. Louis. That's the first missed three-point shot. And bringing it all the way down was Robert McCline for 2 points.
Yeah, it led to the run out there for the Flyers. Couldn't get back quick enough.
There is Wilkinson into the corner for Carnahan. Carnahan tries to hand the ball off underhand to Weisinger, and that one was knocked out of bounds, so Collinsville will get to keep the ball. I forgot how loud these old gymnasiums are. They're loud. I got the sound turned up on my audio board, and I'm still having a hard time hearing me. And I got earphones on. Chambers in the paint, kicks it back out. Carnahan does a head fake. And Weisinger for three. That one won't go. Rebound belongs to Carnahan. Into the corner. Wilkinson for three. That one won't go. And the rebound this time belongs to East St. Louis. So Collinsville 5 for 5 in the first quarter from three-point strike. Now they are 0 for 3 in the second quarter. Here is Rich to McCline. Just outside the lane. Takes the shot. Rolls across the rim. Won't go. And the ball ends up being saved nicely there by Collinsville. Here is Wilkinson. Bounces it to Carnahan. Off the high glass. Good for two.
Nice adjustment there to lay that one in up over Brown, who has that long arm by Stanley Carnahan to get those points.
Flyers bring the ball up once again, and at the top of the key, McCline, long three-point shot. That one won't fall either. And the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Right now, East St. Louis, they are 0 for 7 from the three-point stripe. Out to Nick Horace. He'll dribble, he'll drive, he'll shoot, and he'll be fouled again. That's the second time that Nick Horace has landed hard on the ground.
Yeah, there were some concerns about him and that little fall he took in the Live for Life game, hurting his ankle. He seems to be moving fine. He's gone to the basket a few times. No worries. He's good to go tonight, I think.
Nick Horace, his first free throw shot misses. That foul belonged to Demarion Brown. That's his first. Horace on the year, 27 of 40 from the free throw stripe, 67.5% for him. 4:48 to play here in the second quarter, 24-9 in favor of Collinsville. Second one by Horace. That one's good. And Nick. Well, Horace has three. And another couple of points there for Demarion Brown. They call him D Brown, and that throws me off. Over to Remar, who's back into the game. He'll give it up to Weisinger. Weisinger hands the ball off to Horace. Horace to Weisinger. Weisinger right in front of the East St. Louis bench. He's got Chambers over there trying to provide a screen, but he didn't go that direction. Now back out to Horace. Over to Weisinger. Weisinger, as we are halfway through quarter number 2. Weisinger in the corner. Another three-point shot. That one rattles but won't fall. And the rebound belongs to the Flyers once again.
I don't know if that's the shot there, but it was a good look.
They didn't even, partially, somebody got a finger on it, maybe. I'm not sure. Here is Brown. Over to Rich. Outside will go once again to Falconer. Into Rich. Rich for three. That's a little short. And the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring the ball back up. 3.5 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Horace on the near side sideline. Dumps it off for Weisinger. Weisinger, he'll travel baseline. He'll try to take a shot, but that is blocked out of bounds. And the Kahawks will get to keep it.
Kahawks having a real time getting to the basket with like that. Lots of tall guys in there for East St. Louis can keep them away, and a tough shot there. Remar inside, making some moves, and he lays that one in.
I got another guy that's not on my roster either, man.
No, 13?
Yep.
Or 23?
Arlene Diaz Brown. Who scored the points for us? I was trying to look at the new guy.
It was Remar down here. He's making some good moves, trying to get to the basket, and heck of a shot there. Cats up here 27-11.
3:06 left to play. 27-11 is our score. We have a timeout on the floor, so we'll step aside for just a moment here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
The Times-Tribune, Madison County's longest-running leading independent newspaper. The Times-Tribune covers Troy, Collinsville, Maryville, and all the villages and communities of Madison County. From area city halls to sports, including the Collinsville Kahawks and Unit 10 District News. The Times-Tribune covers that and more. The Times-Tribune is a weekly hometown newspaper published every Thursday, and a one-year subscription is only $40 for the printed and online editions. For more information, call the Times-Tribune at 618-667-3111, online at timestribunenews.com, or follow them on Facebook at Times-Tribune.
Back here at Links Arena. Todd Duke, Chris Kettler with you. Glad you're with us on a Friday night. 3:06 left to play here in this first half. Collinsville up 27-11. Arlandius Brown. That's the missing number. Inbound pass comes in for Collinsville. And the Kahawks bring it up quickly. Here is Horace. Horace into the paint. Out to Remar. Remar to Weisinger. Weisinger. And we'll slow it down and give it up to Nick Horace. Horace from the near sideline to the top of the key. Spin move at the free throw line into the paint. Kicks it back out for Chase Reynolds, who's into the game. And now Weisinger, he has it once again. He'll get rid of it to Remar. Remar back over to Weisinger near midcourt. 2:25 to go here in this second quarter. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds on the right wing, gives it up over on the left side now for Weisinger. Weisinger dribbles, gives it up for Remar. Remar outside of the perimeter. Once again, back over to Jamori. Jamori trying to get around Rucker. He does, into the paint, and a push from behind. I know East St. Louis fans probably wanted to travel there.
Kahok fans want the basket as it falls in. Kahawks find their way to the basket that time, and we decline the foul.
Rucker picks up his second foul.
Jake gets back in here.
There's the inbound pass coming to Remar. Remar to Horace. Horace thought about that. Yep, now he's going to get travel.
Yeah, it just took a little extra second there for him and Chambers to get on the same page there. Led to the travel.
Here is Rucker. Rucker over onto the wing now for Robinson. Back to Rucker. To Rich. Rich throws the ball away. And it's off of a Collinsville player, I believe.
Gotta be tipped.
Stays with the Flyers. Outside, three-point shot, Rucker. That one swoops right out. Tried to put back, but no good on Rich. And we go back the other way. Here is Wilkinson from that left side corner. He already picked up his dribble. He's got to get rid of it. He does so to Horace. Down to 90 seconds to go here in the first half. Here is Wilkinson. Wilkinson comes out of the corner. Puts one up from about 10 feet out. No good. And a nice try by Remar to try and bounce that off of one of the Flyer players, but it backfired on him. And there is the first three-pointer of the night. And that one is Brown.
He knocked down some of those in the JV game. He was a nice shooter. Don't leave him open.
Oh, that one. This one. And another shot by Collinsville, no good. Rebound belongs to East St. Louis. They bring it up, and Collinsville tips it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Flyers.
Returning to the Flyers lineup, number 14.
I got Wilkinson for 11. Scoreboard has him for 13. I got Weisinger with 9. Scoreboard has him at 7. Something funky going on. Inbound pass comes in. Out to Brown.
There it goes.
And a three-point try once again by Rich. No good. Whistle afterwards. And another opportunity here for East St. Louis from the free throw line. Nick Horace will pick up his first foul, the team's 5th. And to the free throw line goes Demarion Brown. 30 for 46, 65.2% from the free throw stripe this year for Brown. 43.6 seconds left to play here in this first half.
Golly, do we need this? Okay. Bit of a delay here, making him get the shirt tucked in. Let's go.
First one's good. Another one coming up for Brown, and it's on the way, and he'll make both. So Collinsville had a 15-point lead after one quarter of play. Right now that lead is 11. 35 seconds to go. Here is a dribble drive by Horace, and he'll not be able to get that one all the way up there. It was knocked out of bounds by East St. Louis. So Collinsville will inbound once again underneath their basket.
Horace trying to be the difference maker, make some stuff happen.
Weisinger pops for three right off the inbound pass. No good. Collinsville has gone cold from beyond the three-point stripe. And a dribble drive. Can't find the mark from Robinson, and a whistle as that ball was knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with East St. Louis.
Yeah, Robinson standing out of bounds there, just kind of reached at it, but I guess he didn't actually touch it.
Back to work go the Flyers. Here is Rich. That's a charging foul, isn't it?
Not going to be the call.
Man, oh man. Nick Horace was standing there the whole time when Rich had that pass, and Rich just ran right into him. Outside, another three-point try. That one is no good. And how about some goaltending there on the offensive boards?
That's exactly what that is. Robinson came flying in, touched it before it came down off the rim.
Final 10 seconds. That ball gets knocked out of bounds, so Collinsville will inbound. We're going to bring Chase Reynolds back into the game real quick and take the place of Adam Remar. Coach wants some speed coming up.
Yeah, some shooters out here. Four guys can knock down threes.
Wilkinson to inbound. Does so to Horace. Horace dribbles toward the basket, bounces it right through the legs of Zach Chambers, right through the five-hole.
I think Zach thought Nick was going to go up with the shot. And then Zach could have gotten in position for any possible rebound.
So 5.9 seconds left. East St. Louis wants to work it down court and get up another point and maybe get this thing down to a single-digit lead. Inbound pass. They're going to let it roll across the floor for a moment. Falconer comes up with it. He'll dribble it up quickly, and he'll be fouled. That was not a shooting foul. One-and-one opportunity because it's the seventh foul for Collinsville.
That's exactly what it's going to be. It's on the floor. Could have been a good idea if it wasn't in the bonus.
Jake Wilkinson guilty of that foul, his first. As I mentioned, team seventh. To the free throw line, McKinley Falconer. He is 12 of 17 on the year, so small sample size, but it's good for 70.6%. And no good. Rebound belongs to Collinsville, and not a lot of time to do anything with it. And that is the way that quarter number 2 comes to a close. 27-16 in favor of Collinsville. We welcome you now into the halftime show, brought to you by Woods Basement Systems. All things basementy. Woods Basement Systems, been doing their thing since 1986. And if you have problems with your basement or your foundation, give Wood Basement Systems a call at their Collinsville headquarters. 618-708-4055. Back with a look at the first half stats in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network and the Woods Basement Systems halftime show.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com. The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new places to eat, shop, and have fun. There's plenty to do for the young and the young at heart. Enjoy Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes at Bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.org. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice.
And we welcome you back into the Woods Basement Systems halftime show here on the Kahawk Sports Network. Collinsville leading this one 27-16. Collinsville had a 15-point lead after one quarter. They led 20-5 on the power of a 5-for-5 performance from the three-point stripe, but East St. Louis came back as we kind of figured they would. They'd give it the best effort anyway. They outscored Collinsville 11-7 in that second quarter, and that has us right now at 27-16, an 11-point lead by Collinsville. Leading scorer in this one right now, Jake Wilkinson has 11. Jamori Weisinger has 9. 4 points for Stanley Carnahan off the bench. 3 points for Nick Horace and 2 for Adam Remar. Robert McCline leads the Flyers, as does Demarion Brown. They each have 4 points. Lavarius Brown has 3, a couple of points each for Michaela Britch and McKinley Falconer, and 1 point for Deneko Rucker. Collinsville is winning the battle of the boards, out-rebounding East St. Louis 13-7. Collinsville turned the ball over 7 times, East St. Louis 8 times. And from the lines, each team has taken 11 3-point shots here in this game. East St. Louis has made 1, Collinsville made 5, and all 5 of those came in the first quarter, so they went 0 for 6 from the 3-point stripe in that second quarter. And from the free throw lines, East St. Louis 3 of 5, while Collinsville is 4 of 6. That's a look at your Woods Basement Systems halftime show. We'll be back with third quarter action in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside. Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahok Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010.
Chapman Trucking LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking LLC, 618-960-9346 or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
Back here once again at Lynx Arena at the old Belleville Township High School. Todd Duke and Chris Kettler along with you. Glad that you are with us. 27-16, our score after one half of play. And we are ready to get the second half underway. Dave Wilhelm, he chimed in. He's like, because he used to cover games here, said the hardest part about this old gym was finding the locker rooms after the games. Said it always seemed like there were 10 or 12 of them, and the last one you checked was where the teams were.
You go down to like a dungeon.
Yeah, I went down there. It is. It's like a catacomb of dungeons down there. We are underway here in quarter number 3. Collinsville with the ball first. Wilkinson gets it outside now to Remar. Remar over on the far side wing and to Weisinger in the corner. Kahawks in front of their own bench. Top of the key and a foul away from the play that's going to go against Deneko Rucker, I believe. That'll be his third. Nope, we're going to call it against Davis Bynum. His third also. So you could have went with either one of them there.
Came running through the guy setting the screen.
So the inbound pass triggered by Nick Horace. Horace to Remar. Remar is being followed like a shadow there by Rich. Here is Horace once again. Over to Remar. Remar back out front. Weisinger. Weisinger dribbles, drives to the basket. That ball's still loose. And now we're going to have a foul as everybody's arms were up trying to get that ball, but this one is going to belong to East St. Louis again.
Heck of a block on that, and Maury did a nice job getting to the basket.
Cameron Boone with the foul. Inbound pass comes in. Here is Wilkinson. Wilkinson has it at the top of the key, pushes it out back outside for Weisinger. Weisinger bounces it into the perimeter. Remar trying to look for a little bit of room to move. He doesn't have much, and he's going to have to get rid of it. He does. There's Weisinger on the far sideline. Now around the horn we go. Wilkinson for three. Nope. Collinsville needs to stop shooting threes right now. They have just drawn blank since that 5-for-5 performance in the first quarter.
So hard to get the ball inside. They're really struggling to do that, so they got to settle for the threes. They were falling in the first quarter. Not since.
Choice number 5, Jamari Weisinger.
Weisinger picks up his second foul. And the inbound pass under the Flyers basket, and they get it inside off the glass, count the bucket and the bruise.
Boom, on the line. One shot.
Chambers really took a lot on that. Boone probably plowed into the side of his head there, but that's why he had to create the space to get the shot up.
Foul belongs to Remar. That's his third, and the miss by Boone. And Collinsville, they pick up the rebound and will head things back the other way. Here's Remar in front of his bench, gives it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, baseline drive, dumps it off underneath. Chambers has to wait. Now he's fouled. And this one is looking like it's going to go against Boone. Now they're going to give it to Rich.
Yeah, Rich ended up having to come there and seal that off, and he ended up fouling Chambers. Didn't get the shot off. Kessel inbound here under the basket.
90 seconds into this third quarter. Collinsville looking for their first score. Inbound pass comes into Chambers. He'll give it right back to where it came from. That's Nick Horace. Back to Chambers. Chambers just outside the lane. Wants to turn. Now we're going to have it go the other way.
Elbow came up high in there on Boone. Call's going to go against the Cahoks. Boone more or less did the same thing on the other end. Just Chambers' elbow was up high.
Chambers gets called for his second. A dribble drive by Falconer. He'll get the ball up there, and it'll go in.
That's a tough shot. Tough one to give up. He's falling down and just kind of throwing it up in the air.
There is Weisinger. Weisinger will dribble and drive. Kick it outside. Remar for three. Good!
I believe that's Adam Remar's first three of the season.
Could be.
I believe I was looking at the stats to see he took 2 or 3 of them. I said, "What? Wow, when did we let him take 2 or 3 threes?" And
yeah, he was 0 for 2 coming in, so that's his third try, and third time's a charm, right? 30-20.
Hey, PE class basketball really paid off.
There you go.
It paid off today. I saw him today.
That's where he practices his threes, his PE class?
Yeah, sure. Friday, free day. They're just all chucking up threes.
Yep. Falconer gets all the way around. Robinson, now Falconer at the free throw line, takes the shot, can't get it to go, and a foul will be heading back the other way, much to the chagrin of the home crowd.
Number 20.
Definitely got some battles inside there. Yeah, Boone gets called for that foul.
Fourth team foul for the Flyers. Collinsville inbounds it, and they get it to Wilkinson, who gets it up to the flying Horace. Fake, can't get it to go though, and the rebound belongs to East St. Louis. They'll bring it back up. Here once again is Robinson. He'll pull it up inside the perimeter, take the shot. Chambers there with the rebound for Collinsville.
Times when the Cahoks are able to break that press, you want to keep running and get to the basket and try to get the layup, but it just doesn't match up well to do that afterwards.
Horace drives the basket again, and he travels. First turnover this half for Collinsville. 30-20 in favor of the Cahoks. Had a 15-point lead after one, an 11-point lead after two. Right now it's down to 10. Here's Rich. Rich over to Falconer. Falconer gives it over to Robinson. Robinson at the end of his bench. Back to Falconer. Falconer, top of the key. Back over to Robinson. They'll play catch. Now Rich gets in on the action. Up underneath the basket, and Remar is going to pick up foul number 4.
Foul on the play.
Carnahan's going to come back in.
Yep, Remar will go to the bench here. Boone's just such a load down there and doing everything that can keep him away from the basket.
They're both 6'6", so not losing anything on the height, just the experience. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound belongs to the Kahawks once again. Here is Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to work his way around Robinson. He does. Into the paint, whistle on the play.
He's fouling him basically the whole time there. Midcourt. But just before he got on the 3-point line, they finally call it the 4th time.
Robinson will pick up his first. He'll go out. And that is McCline will come in and take his place. Here's Weisinger. Weisinger out front for Horace. Once again back over to Jamori on the left wing. He'll dribble his way toward the top of the key. Gives it to Carnahan. Carnahan over to Horace. Horace back to Carnahan. Trying the old give and go. There is Wilkinson. He's caught in the corner. Kicks it back out now for Weisinger. Weisinger heads back out toward midcourt. Now he drives, and another whistle will stop that drive. A foul on the floor coming up against East St. Louis. 4:02 left to play here in the third. Inbound pass comes in. Weisinger with it on the deep right wing. Dribbles, picks it up, gives it up to Wilkinson. Wilkinson to Horace. Horace in front of the Kahawk cheering section. Over to Weisinger. Weisinger. Shovel pass with the one arm over to Carnahan. Carnahan back to Weisinger for 3. No, won't go. Rebound, that belongs to East St. Louis. Collinsville not living very large on the 3. Remar the only one with a 3-pointer since going 5 for 5. There's a turnover by the Flyers. We'll bring it back up. Weisinger off the glass, no good. This rebound belongs to East St. Louis. They'll get it up to Rich. Rich waits it out and slams it home.
Fans wanted goaltending down there on that end as Boone came in, swiping out that one. Led to the run out there for East Side. Only the 3rd and 4th points of the night for Rich.
There's Weisinger. Weisinger gives it up now for Horace. Drives, has the ball knocked out of his hands, and we got another foul coming up to Cameron Boone. That's going to be his 3rd. And back to the free throw line will go Nick Horace. He went 1 for 2 from there in the first half.
They just need to keep attacking. The lane is there to get to the basket. Not a lot of points have been scored there yet, but if you can get to the free throw line and get these guys into foul trouble.
You got to hit these free throws, though, man. You get them into foul trouble. That's number 7, so we're already into a bonus for Collinsville. They've just got to hit these things. And Horace did on the first try. Chase Reynolds will come in. He'll take the place of Jamori Weisinger. 3:01 to go here in this third quarter. One more shot coming up for Horace. Horace, good on both. Back to a 10-point lead for the Kahawks, 32-22, under 3 minutes to go. Rich at the free throw line, kicks it back outside. Big 3-pointer there. That one rattles, won't fall, and a push from behind is going to be called against Nick Horace.
How did he push somebody behind from behind? That was he was in front of. It was Rich that pushed him.
Yeah. So Rich for the foul.
You threw me for a loop there. I was like, how did he push somebody?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. I thought for sure that was going against Horace. Inbound pass comes in to Nicky Tony. He'll bring it up and give it up to Wilkinson. Wilkinson over to Weisinger. He wasn't on the bench very long. 3-point shot. That one won't fall either. Boy, he had a perfect line on that one, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's where he likes it, too, on that side.
2.5 minutes to go. Falconer at the top of the key. Over onto the far side. 3-point shot. That one's good. McCline hits his first 3-pointer. This PA announcer is annoying. Just want everybody to know that.
Yes.
There is Weisinger. Dude's voice is on my nerves already.
Their own fans will tell you that. I've heard them at other games in East St. Louis. He drives their own fans crazy. Anyway.
Weisinger over deep on that right wing. I got headphones on my head that are covered in foam. They like cut off any outside noise for the most part, but boy, I can't get that guy out of my head. There is Weisinger, a little 5-foot fingertip drop. Weisinger scores his first points here in the second half.
Good adjustment, went to the left and switched up to the right and laid it in.
34-25, Collinsville in the lead. Over to McCline. Around the horn we go to Rucker, to Falconer. Falconer to Rich, free throw line. Lost the ball almost. Rucker wide open, three, good.
Just didn't close out there. Jake got hung up there. He didn't get one hand on him there.
Where is this guy anyway?
I haven't figured that out.
I'm going to throw something at him. Ball on the ground. They're going to give it up to Falconer. He's going to come in off the glass. No good. The follow-up, though, that is good by Rucker. And East St. Louis is on a roll. Collinsville wants a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them as well. And we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500.
Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
Quite the run by the East St. Louis Flyers here. They have gotten this down all the way to 4. Collinsville led by 15 after 1, 11 after the half, and now it's just a 4-point Kahok lead. Collinsville's ball, they bring it in. We're under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Pass over the line for Wilkinson. Wilkinson, a little give and go for Horace. Horace pops it in.
Yeah, Kahok just barely got the ball across the line and broke down more in the middle there, and they were able to get easy bucket on the other side.
East St. Louis goes back to work. Here is Rucker. Rucker thought about that three from the right wing. Now outside, Falconer. That's blocked. Collinsville picks it up, and hopefully they can hold on to it.
Oh, wow. How's that not a foul?
I don't know. Now back to Horace. Horace into the paint.
Is that not
to
a foul?
Chambers. Weisinger wide open for three. Yes!
Finally, okay. We're going to call the fouls. We'll just drill a three. Kahok's back up by 9.
Why not? Just like that, we went from 4 to 9.
It goes to the great timeout they called.
It was, wasn't it?
Ends up being that way.
5 seconds left. Here is Rucker. Rucker under the wing to McCline. Back over to Rucker. Far side, time's running out. 3-point shot at the buzzer, no good. And that is the way that the third period comes to a close. 39-40 in favor of the Kahawks, and we'll be back here to bring you the fourth quarter in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, two great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Herald. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Herald, two great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Ogle with Ogle Auctions, and we hope you are enjoying tonight's game, and go Kahawks. Hey, check us out. Every Sunday night, we have an online auction at www.ogleauctions.com. Everything from grandma's china to grandma's motorcycle helmet, it's all here at Ogle Auctions every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Check us out, and we will see you soon.
Flyers have the ball to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 9. Collinsville up 39-30. We are in the fourth quarter. Here is Rich. Baseline shot. No good, but he's going to go to the line for a couple of free throws.
So yeah, East St. Louis plays this fourth quarter. Rich only had that first layup at the very beginning of the game, and then that dunk after Collinsville had some guys back the other side, and they're really going to need him to fire up here in this fourth quarter if they're going to come back.
60 of 86. 69.8%. That's what Rich has from the free throw line, and he'll hit the first one. And the second one as well. Collinsville back to work on offense. Here is Horace. Horace being guarded by Falconer. Hands the ball off underhand. Weisinger, big three-pointer. Good.
Whoa!
Wow.
Big shot. You know he's feeling it. If he wants that one, going to fire up from there, just in front of that volleyball line.
Yeah, that's even farther than an NBA three-point shot there. If there's a league higher than the NBA, that's where that line would be. McCline into the corner for Rucker. Rucker bounces the ball back out to McCline. Over to Falconer. Falconer back to McCline. He'll launch a three-point shot of his own. That one rims out. And a loose ball finds Rucker's hands. He'll put it up. No good. And Collinsville gets the next rebound. And here come the Kahawks. Weisinger up the far sideline. Jamori makes it all the way over to the left wing. Now he'll slowly take it back to the midcourt stripe. Moves it up once again. Top of the key. Throws it over for Horace. Horace bluffs a three. Carnahan, he'll take a shot. That one hits the rim and comes down into the hands of Rich. East St. Louis back the other way. 6.5 to go here in this fourth quarter. Spin move by Rich. Shot. That was an off angle. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back up. Here is Wilkinson. Wilkinson comes across the Lynx logo. Gives it up now for Weisinger. Weisinger couldn't find the handle on that ball. Finally does. Puts up a shot. Never quite made it all the way. And back the other direction we go. No look. Rucker has that knocked out of his hands by Horace, and Horace will pick up his third foul.
I don't know how Jamori never had the handle on the ball yet. He's up under the basket for a layup. Coach Lee will run a timeout there.
Timeout on the floor. We will step aside and take a timeout as well. And we will be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Todd Duke here, proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing: taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers, in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union Strong. We are Kahawk Strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Go Kahawks! 6:10 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Danico Rucker is at the free throw line. He went 1 for 2 from there in the first half. 42-32. Collinsville back out front by 10. Now make it 9. Rucker, one more shot coming his way. And he'll make good on both of them. Kahawks bring the ball back up, leading by 8. Here is Nick Horace. Horace hands the ball off to Weisinger. Weisinger back to Horace. to Wilkinson. Wilkinson back in the slot, brings it forward, kicks it back out now for Horace. Nick Horace dribbles with that right hand, hands the ball off to Weisinger. Weisinger gets pushed from behind by Falconer and gets fouled again, and no call.
Is he not getting fouled all over the place?
I'm telling you. All kinds of body contact. Here is Wilkinson, kicks it out for Carnahan. Carnahan, top of the key for Horace. Horace. No look pass off the glass, but a foul underneath. That was actually what set that ball off course, was the foul.
Great job by Nick Horace to see him there cutting in at the last second there, right up under the basket.
Klein picks up his first, team's 9th. And to the free throw line is Jake Wilkinson, 2 for 2 in the first half from there. And make it 3 for 3. That's his first points here in the second half. One more shot coming for Jake.
Get Remore back in here.
Good.
I'm actually going to give Chambers a little bit of a rest. Get him rested up for the final minutes, get a drink, get ready. And he'll be back out there shortly, I imagine.
Back to a 10-point lead for Collinsville. East St. Louis let the ball roll across the floor to save some time. Falconer picks it up and brings it forward. Top of the key, into the paint, but now he's running out of room. Picks it up outside and then back over to Falconer. Into the corner it goes to McCline. Over this way for Robinson. Rich, free throw line, drives and off of Carnahan's shoulder and out of bounds. Coach Lee's like, you got a drink? Yeah. All right, get back in there.
That's exactly what it was. Just,
yeah.
I don't even think he got to sit down. It's just get a drink, get hydrated, and Carnahan will grab a seat. Some good minutes from the sophomore.
That was kind of weird, though, because they just came out of a timeout not too long ago, and he could have got plenty to drink. That ball is going to go almost into the backcourt. Boy, McCline, he was walking the tightrope there, man. Robinson with it in front of his own bench. Out to Falconer, over to Rucker. Rucker for 3, and a foul is going to go against Wilkinson, and Rucker's going to the line to shoot 3.
Not a lot of contact there.
Nope. I saw much more contact down here, number 5 against number 5.
Anything inside, just that. Jake closing in, and Rucker had a little bit of a move on him there as he let it go. And
so 3 shots coming up here for Rucker, who is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. First one's good.
2 shots.
Second shot. Also good. Checking back into the game. The other 14, Jackson.
We called him earlier.
Yeah. That one won't go. Rebound. That belongs to East St. Louis. They'll kick it all the way back out to Falconer. To Rucker. Into the corner for Rich. Back to Rucker. Another 3-point try. Good.
Can't clean up on the rebound there. Missed after the 3. That's 5 points by Rucker just on that possession.
44 to 39. Another foul.
Yeah, foul up high. So it'll send Jake to the line for 2 shots. They're in the bonus, double bonus that is.
Second for Rucker. 10th team foul. Back to the free throw line, Jake Wilkinson. Good. .432 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Wilkinson, one more shot for him, and he is good. Wilkinson now 6 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. Falconer picks up the ball near midcourt, and into the corner it goes for Rucker. Rucker all the way around the horn. Falconer lost the handle for a moment, but it didn't get far enough away to do any damage. Here is Rucker. Rucker gives it up now for Robinson. Robinson over to Rich. Rich to McCline. And McCline gives it up now for Falconer. Falconer dribbles off of the foot.
Foot of the Kahok, yeah. Referee in the baseline clearly didn't see that. He needed the help.
Yeah, he did. He got it over here from this near side judge.
Get it right.
Timeout called now by East St. Louis, so we'll step aside again, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network. First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville or Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Todd Duke, Chris Kettler back with you from Lynx Arena here at the old Belleville Township High School. Most recently, it's been the Lindenwood University Belleville campus, but they have since closed it down for their use. East St. Louis using this gymnasium while theirs is going under some renovations. There's a shot by East St. Louis, no good.
Big
rebound belongs to Zach Chambers and the Kahawks. Collinsville, they're up by 7. 3:40 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Here is Nick Horace. Horace gives it up now for Weisinger right in front of the scoring table. Weisinger dribbles. They left open some paint. He takes it up, no good, and it's off of Rich and out of bounds, so Collinsville will get to keep it.
What I do against Chaos, try to take some time off. You get a good lane to go in and drive. Go in and drive on them. Maybe you get the layup, or East St. Louis end up fouling you and you go to the line.
Inbound pass by Horace underneath of his basket, all the way out for Remar, who's out there with his 4 fouls. Hands it off to Horace. Horace trying to dribble around Robinson, throws it over here to the near sideline for Wilkinson. Wilkinson, he'll drive to the top of the key, and then he'll back it up to midcourt. Gives it up now for Horace. Horace to Wilkinson. He lines up a three-point shot. Good!
Drilled it. Great looking three.
He had 3 of those in the first half. That's his first one here in the second half. And that gives Collinsville back their 10-point lead. Excuse me, what's going on here? What do I got? 49-39, yeah.
What does he got here? How did our guy lose the ball? And then it's going to end up being a foul on the Kahawks.
Yeah, Chambers.
Yeah, I guess if somebody's going to be a foul, it's going to be Chambers, but I don't know how we lost the ball. Rich is just tough enough in there, going in there, grabbing the ball.
Rich back at the free throw line. He went 2 for 2 from there last quarter.
Refs here having some sort of discussion.
I don't know what.
I'll have to talk to the table.
He's going to talk to the scoring table. And that is not where the guy on the microphone is, so whatever he's saying over there, we won't even get a relay. Okay, what did we do? Take a point away?
Yeah, I think they're saying his shot wasn't there's no way he was.
All right, now Coach Lee wants an explanation.
There's no way that wasn't a 3. There's no way.
Rich at the free throw line takes a shot. Good.
There's no way that wasn't a 3. I swear to you. Call timeout, Coach. Call timeout.
Collinsville has 3 timeouts left. Sit down.
You cannot be serious that wasn't a 3. I mean, that's.
You're talking about Wilkinson's shot?
Yeah.
Really?
They took. What other point would they have taken off the board?
I don't know. Coach Lee, he deserves an explanation. You know, he's not trying to get teed up. Everybody for East St. Louis is throwing up the T sign. Technical.
I mean, there's
He
no.
just wants, you know, when you make a decision like that as a refereeing crew, don't you think it should be taken over to the other coach to tell him what happened, what they're going to do?
No way it wasn't a 3. I don't know what did they not see?
I don't know.
That's where I'm lost on it. You know, as somebody who works the table, you are looking for the signals from the ref, but I'm right here. I saw the shot. It was a 3, and if the refs missed it, that's crazy. I can't put that anywhere else.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy if they're not going to count that as a 3.
I'm sorry. I really wish this PA guy would shut up.
Okay, now the point's back on the board. The point is now back on the board.
All right.
And as for this PA guy, he keeps going bang, bang, or bam, bam. It's crazy.
It's beyond me, man.
Okay, but cleaning it up, looks like it is a 3. The point's back on the board after Collinsville had to use a timeout to get the point back.
Well, they didn't take the timeout off the board, so maybe it was an official's timeout. Of course, now East St. Louis is going to complain about it. Chambers is hot.
And, okay, he blew the whistle, just telling him to stop. So East St. Louis is going to get a warning.
This lady over here in the pink, man,
Oh,
she has been mouthing off the whole JV game.
She's notorious. She's been mouthing off every JV game, varsity game, every game for them for years.
Every time.
I don't want to talk about people, but she's notorious. Anyway, let's go.
I know. I was watching her during the JV game. Every time East St. Louis touched the ball, she was yelling for a Collinsville foul, and they were just moving it up. I was laughing.
Come to any St. Louis game and watch it. Anyway, let's go. Let's go back to the game.
49-41. 2:43 left to play here in this fourth quarter.
This is what the Cats need. Just get to the line here. Let East St. Louis foul you. They didn't have to get the ball up the court that much.
Falconer picks up his first foul. Collinsville shooting 2 from here on out. Back to the free throw line. Nick Horace. Horace, good. And the Kahawks hit 50 points.
Horace has had a great game. Not a whole heck of a lot of points, but he's really making it go. It's all running through him tonight.
Good on both sides.
Step up here and make him touch the ball, guys. Get up there.
Back to a 10-point lead for Collinsville. Here is Falconer. He gives it to Rich. Rich dribbles and top of the key. He'll give it up to Robinson. Robinson hops right in front of the free throw line. Takes the shot and good. His first points.
Yeah, he got a nice roll there. It was up off the front of the rim. And
Not a good time for turnovers.
The jam by Rich isn't going to count. Nice follow-up, though, there to be there, but...
Well, it came after the whistle, too, and there's sometimes you'll get teed up for dunking a ball after the whistle has already sounded. Nick Horace picks up his 4th foul. And Rucker back to the free throw line. He shot 3 from there a while ago after he was fouled on a 3-point shot, made 2 of those 3. And no good. And another shot coming up here for Rucker. Rucker, he misses it. And trying to get his own rebound, does so all the way in the corner. Saved it from going out of bounds. And East St. Louis back to work. 51-44. Collinsville with the lead. 3-point shot, good! Oh boy!
Lead down to 4.
Rucker has all of the 3-point shots except for one taken by Brown, and Rucker's all 3 of his have come here in the second half. 2:07 left to play here in this fourth quarter. We'll keep it right here for this one. 51-47 in favor of East St. Louis. And was it everything we thought it was going to be?
Yeah, game's getting crazy. Weirdness with the supposedly not a 3, there was a 3, and it's really heating up here, and East St. Louis doesn't go away and cause a turnover, and they've turned a couple turnovers and failed rebounds for the Kahawks into a few 3s.
Yeah, Chad Burza said he rewound the video, and he's clearly a 3.
I saw it in front of me.
I know.
I know what I saw there.
Yeah, I saw the referee put his hands up for a field goal.
Oh, they even did that?
Yeah.
Well, then that even baffles more where was the confusion.
Yeah, it was the referee over here on the near sideline that did. The guy over there didn't have anything to do with it. Collinsville comes away with a steal. Call a timeout.
Gets knocked down. They're not going to call him for traveling. You got to be kidding me. He got knocked down. trail because he got knocked down. I don't see that contact.
I don't know, man. This has been one wacky game, I'm telling you. 2:03 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Got to do a little floor maintenance now.
Fly basketball out of bounds.
Flyers inbound all the way back to Falconer, who gets it over to Rich. Over to Falconer. Falconer over on the far side for McCline. McCline back to Rucker, long three. That one's no good. Oh, rebound falls right down into the hands of Falconer. Here's Robinson. Robinson backs up in front of his bench, gives to Falconer, who gives to Rucker, back over to Falconer. Falconer drives, kicks it into the corner. Three-point shot, McCline, no good. And the rebound to Rich. Rich had that one blocked out by Chambers. Now Chambers ends up with the rebound. And now Collinsville turns the ball over. Rich turns around, takes a shot, no good. Turn around, good.
Good job by Rich to not give up there on that one.
This is a 2-point contest, kids. 1:05 left to go. Collinsville will use a timeout, and they'll be left with one. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout right along with them, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Are you looking to update the appeal of your home's interior? Look no further than Hayden Interiors, LLC. Hayden Interiors, LLC is owned and operated by former Kahok graduate Nick Hayden. Hayden Interiors, LLC will help you get that new look that you want for your home. Flooring, baseboards, doorways, as well as interior renovations or interior additions. Kitchen, living room, bedroom, hallways, basements, stairways. Let Hayden Interior LLC help you find the look that you want. Call Nick Hayden today at Hayden Interiors LLC, 618-772-6790 for your free estimate. Hayden Interiors LLC, on budget, on time, every time. That's Hayden Interiors LLC. Call Nick at 618-772-6790.
Back here, Collinsville inbounds. Here is Weisinger. Weisinger will give it back over to Wilkinson. Weisinger has the ball knocked out of his hands, and that's going to be a foul against Brown. And back to the free throw line will go Weisinger. This will be his first trip to the free throw line since early in the first quarter.
Yeah, last time he had the ball, got fouled, went to the line again. We're feeling good, just knocking down the frees and the freebies, and man, East St. Louis going on a little run there, going to take care of the ball.
10-point lead evaporated quickly. Weisinger, first shot, good. 57.4 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville now out to a 3-point lead. One more make here by Weisinger, and at least it'll be a 2-possession ball game. Weisinger makes both.
There you go. Just got to knock down these free throws. Get up there and make them start this clock. There you go. Big possession here.
There is Rucker. Rucker kicks it out to Rich. Rich over under the wing for McCline. McCline out front, Rucker all the way over to Falconer in front of his bench. He'll give it back to Rucker. Rucker, bounce pass over to Falconer. He'll launch a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound falls right into the hands of Wilkinson. And now
he's trying to just get the ball out, but East St. Louis fouls.
Yep.
They get Robinson on this foul, I believe. And Jake will go to the line. Jake was just trying to dish the ball off. Well, let's go down here to this line and knock down these free throws.
Antoine Robinson, his second foul. And Wilkinson back to the free throw line. Good. Told you, I knew fouls and shooting from the free throw line is going to be one of those things at the end of this game, and that's 4 for 4 for Weisinger and Wilkinson on their last 4 shots. So those are huge.
It's the guys you want at the line, they're knocking them down, too.
Oh, yeah. 55-49, 6-point lead, 25 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. Over to Rucker. Rucker, top of the key, onto the wing. Robinson for three, no good. That was an air ball. And
Remar couldn't save it from going out of bounds.
Remar was trying to save it.
16.3 left.
Couldn't save it. So East St. Louis will have the ball back. Inbound triggered by Robinson. He does so to Rich. Rich,
Yep. He just plowed into Remar.
He leaned his head and Remar right into the stomach.
Easy call. That's the easiest call you ever make. East St. Louis, the #1 rated team in the St. Louis area. Did we say that?
No, we have not. Offensive foul, so no free throw shooting here for Collinsville. Coach Lee's mad about something.
No, he's just leading his guys, trying to get this going here.
And another foul, and that one is going to be sending Nick Horace back to the free throw line, and that'll be Falconer's second.
And make one or two of these, and it'll be a 3-possession game. And might about ice it, and fitting that Nick Horace will go to the line.
12 seconds left. Horace, good.
East St. Louis still has a timeout. But a lot of East St. Louis faithful have seen enough as they're heading to the door.
Yep. And a miss there on the next one by Horace, so it's still a 3-possession game. Here is Rucker, 7 seconds left. He'll launch a 3-point shot. That one misses the mark, and it's going to stay with East St. Louis.
Only 4.3 left now. I don't think you can get 3 possessions in that much amount of time.
And another 3-point shot. That one misses the mark. And that's going to do it. 56-49 in favor of your Collinsville Kahawks, as they have swept the series this year from East St. Louis, coupled with the win at Collinsville in December. And the Kahawks now improve to 18-9 on the year, 5-4 in the conference. Flyers drop to 17-5 and 5-3 in conference play. It is time for the post-game show, and we will await for Coach Eric Anderson to join us after the team has a little meeting in the locker room, and we'll add up all the stats that we have, and we'll be back to tell you all about all of it here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224. The Collinsville Daily News, the new online source for everything newsworthy in and around Collinsville. This news source is designed to be the heartbeat of the Collinsville community and is owned and operated by members that live in this area. The Collinsville Daily News generates their revenue with local support from the community in which they serve and from advertising. They do not charge to read their content, so you'll never run into one of those annoying paywalls. Not only that, but the Collinsville Daily News offers free classified advertising. You have items you want to buy, sell, or trade? It's free to post. Wedding or engagements announcements, as well as obituaries, all free at CollinsvilleDailyNews.com. Plus, they have the content that matters most. Collinsville news you need to know, coverage of Kahawk sports, and a keen eye on city news. The Collinsville Daily News also has an event tab that allows you to find out what is going on in and around the region for you and your family, the heartbeat of the community. Helping readers make sense of an increasingly chaotic world. Check them out at CollinsvilleDailyNews.com, on social media sites Facebook and Instagram. The heartbeat of this community is the Collinsville Daily News. Calling all sports fans. Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in Caseyville. The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahok sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs that you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers, sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest brew in town. And don't forget to try your luck at the Lucky Fox Gaming Room. Dine in and catch a game, or order carryout with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-855-9500.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a time like this, in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's a lot better now.
It was like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500. Once again, we welcome you back to Lynx Arena here in Belleville. Collinsville wins this one here tonight by a final score of 56-49. And joining us now on the headset is Eric Anderson, the assistant coach on the varsity side, and the head guy in charge of the JV team. That's where we begin. Talk about your JV team there, sir. 59-45, and another one of those where just shots wouldn't go in, man. They just wouldn't go in, would they?
Yeah, we missed some shots that would have been nice to see go in, but, just, again, we got a young group just trying to learn to not turn it over in certain situations, and, they play hard. We got some size out there, but, tonight just was one of those nights they made some shots, we didn't, and, the turnovers caught up with us at the end, and we just ran out of time.
Yeah, Stanley Carnahan with 17. I like the way he plays.
Yeah, he's a hard-nosed, tough kid, man. I love that kid, and he's just not afraid to stick his nose in there, and he rebounds well for it. We really ask him to do a lot, especially the JV level. And tonight he had really good minutes in the varsity game, so he's really coming along, and he's going to be a major contributor over the next couple of years at the varsity level.
All right, let's talk about the varsity game. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted.
My adrenaline's still going, and I'm sweating. Yeah, this is what it's all about, though. This gym is so much smaller.
Yeah.
And this environment was so loud. And these are the games that, it's a privilege to get to coach and play in these types of games, because it means you're pretty good.
Yeah.
And if you're not a very good team, you're not going to have this kind of atmosphere very often.
Well, see, that's the way that these high school gyms were back in the day. I remember because I went to school at Collinsville High School, at the old high school, and the gym was this size.
Yeah.
Then they built the new one, which is what we're at now, and it was much, much bigger, and that's the way they all have trended. So it's kind of cool to come in here and get that old-timey feel.
Yeah, and it feels like an old building, and it was a lot of fun tonight. Really, really loud atmosphere, and, I don't think the players could even hear their coaches half the time, but, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, so let's talk about some particulars, man. How about opening up the quarter 5 for 5 from beyond the three-point stripe? That was huge to give you guys that 15-point lead.
Yeah, the guys came ready to play tonight, and, that's been kind of a problem of ours lately where we just can't get off to that good start shooting the ball. We always come out, and next thing you know, we're, 2 for 8 or 1 for 6, and we have not been able to hit them early, and that really gave us confidence. We hit some shots early, got a little lead on them, and then they had to go small to get out and cover our guys, and that took some of their offensive weapons off the floor, and it added quickness, and they decided to pressure us, which wasn't a bad strategy. It wore us out a little bit, being pressured all the time, but we were able to hang on somehow.
Free throw line. I was talking to Chris during the game. I'm like, you watch at the end of this game, free throws are going to be huge. You guys had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 free throws in the second half and only missed one.
Yeah, these guys, they really stepped up and made some big free throws. And this is a tough environment. This atmosphere, it's not easy.
No.
You know, and we were in some foul trouble, so we were pulling some guys off the lane. So the free throw shooters shooting with, 4 white shirts around them. And, and we were just knocking them down one after another. I'm really proud of the way they focused and knocked some shots down when we needed it.
How far does this go in the confidence department as you guys go into the last stretch of the season?
I think our guys are confident, and this definitely helps. I mean, just anytime you win games in this kind of environment and against a pretty quality team, I mean, Easton, they're a good team. They're very talented. They're big, and they got quickness when they need to put it in, and they're a very balanced team. They didn't shoot it real well tonight, and we were able to rebound just enough, but they had some looks and they didn't go in, and I credit our defense a little bit. We didn't give the guys that normally they want to get the shots. We didn't give them too many good looks, but definitely it's a confidence booster going forward, and we want to definitely finish out these last couple of weeks playing our best basketball and roll it into the postseason.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
All right, Todd. Thank you.
All right, that is Eric Anderson, the assistant coach on the varsity side, the head coach for the JV side, as the varsity team won 56-49. The JVers lost 59-45. And here are a look at some of your numbers. We'll begin with East St. Louis. Leading scorer was Deneko Rucker. He had 16 points. He had 1 point in the first half, so 15 points in the second half. After that, 8 points belonged to Michaela Rich. That's well below his average of 21.2 per game. 7 points belonged to Jackson. Got so many scratch marks on this roster. 4 points each for Falconer, Brown, and Robinson. And then 3 points for Lavarius Brown and 2 points for Cameron Boone. Collinsville, they were led in points by Jake Wilkinson's 20. Jamari Weisinger right behind him with 19. And Nick Orris had 11 points. 3 Kahawks into double digits. 5 points belonged to Adam Remar. And Stanley Carnahan off the bench chipped in with 4 points. Other numbers look like this. Collinsville won the battle of the boards, out-rebounding East St. Louis 22-17. Collinsville turned the ball over 11 times, East St. Louis 12 times. And from the lines, we've already really touched on that. From the free throw side, East St. Louis ended up going 11 of 15, while Collinsville went 17 of 20. And from the three-point stripe, Collinsville hit 10 of 16, while East St. Louis ended up hitting 5 of 24. That is going to do it for us here tonight. A big thank you to all involved. Adam Remar joining us in the pregame show. Coach Anderson joining us in the postgame show, as always. A big thank you to Chris Kettler manning the camera and wearing that headset quite proudly. Our next live stream will come to you Monday. That is senior night for your Lady Kahawks, as they'll be at home taking on Jerseyville. 7:15 pregame, somewhere around there. 7:30 will be the opening tip-off or somewhere thereabouts. My name is Todd Duke, and until Monday evening, everybody have yourselves a fantastic weekend.